Hey guys, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. So here I am again in my Hobonichi cousin. Wanted to show you guys how I use my planners for journaling as well as to-do lists. And what I'm going to decorate with today are two of the sticker collections that came out just last week. First is the spring leaves, which you can see I've already used part of the collection in my Hobonichi weeks. And then my watercolor tulips, part of which I've already used in my weekly spread in my cousin. Let's get started. As you can see here, this part of the planner is already getting quite thick. Chunky is the word. So I want to do this as quick as I can to show you guys in real time how long it takes me to decorate all of my daily pages for my cousin. So when it comes to decorating, I do have a very simple, I guess, principle when it comes to each of the pages. I like to stick to 3 decorative elements, and from those decorative, it's really generally 3 stickers that I do in a cluster. So it can be the washi, it could be the circle, and then the floral. And then what I will do as well is write the word today or to do, and I could use my today or to do stickers as well, but I don't know where they are at the moment. And then placing one of the spring leaf swatches right on top. Simple, easy. Then on the next page, I'm going to replicate how everything was here, but with slightly different stickers. And the reason that I do that is I want to have that consistency across all the spreads or the whole 2 days. So I will put purple this time, and then I will choose a couple of the smaller ones. So maybe put it like this, just to be different. And then one of these as well. Whoa. And then I will, oh gosh, you can hear everything that's going on upstairs. Write today. Oh, that's a really bad today. And then, once again, the swatches. And you notice that I'm using the same swatch as the circle. So that is Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, let's go to the tulips collection, where I'm going to be using green grid washi. And this time I'm going to put the clusters down here at the bottom corner. And I'm going to start with, once again, circles. So the green circle, and I love these because they look like ink splotches down at the bottom of the spread. And here we go, doing the same thing on the other side. Why are my, you can hear the chairs moving around upstairs. And then placing, I think what I'm gonna do is place these ones just like, I don't know, how do I feel like placing this? Maybe just like this. So then if I want to, I can put a photo here and then just keep writing down this way. And then here, I'm gonna place purple. Oh, I like that. Simple. Then going back in with my Tombow Hobonichi brush pen with the to-do. And these days are going to be busy in the lead up to the sale. I'm going to match the color of the flower to the color of the swatch. So it's a purple tulip, purple swatch, pink tulip, pink swatch. And I don't know if you guys know this already, but tulips are my favorite flower. Do I want to add these down here? Yes, I do. I'm gonna add even just that like this. And this one I'm gonna do half. So this is the 4th element, is an extra piece of washi. And it depends on how many stickers I have left in terms of what I'm gonna use. I like that, so cut that in half. and place that this time on top. So it's not exactly the same, but that's still consistent between the two pages. Oh, what did I do? There we go. There, so that is Wednesday, Thursday. Then, is everything smooth? Then Friday, Saturday, back to the spring mini leaves. And I want to do something just a little bit different. And I want to use as many of these as I have left, which is a lot. So let's do, I want to do them kind of in the corners this time. So do a little one here, and then a little one probably up here. So I'll do them the opposite. So I'm treating both days as just one big spread. Then I'll do a circle here, and then I'll do a circle up here. And then what's next is, ooh, sticker sheet done. And then what's next are these ones. And I will put this one. This one is a big one. So I will place this right here. And then the little ones, I'm gonna turn this around and place a few of the little ones up here at the top. Move this down just a little bit more. Oh, I like that a lot. Adding a little bit of extra decoration. What I'm gonna do is maybe put one of them here. And then the other one, the last deco, making sure I'm still in, is this big leaf, which I will place here. And now that I look at it, I probably should have placed this a little bit over. Oh well, I would rather leave it as is versus trying to lift that up. So then to do, and then to do, and place it same color as what the circle is. There we go. Now I feel like I'm gonna add just a little bit more decoration. Just a little bit more decoration because I have all the stickers. I like that. All right, and then to Sunday, last day of the week to decorate. I have quite a few stickers left to decorate with. So let's do something similar. This time we'll start in this bottom corner. I can peel this and place it. I like to place the washi either vertical or horizontal, whatever floats my boat at that specific time. Put pink because I do want to put the purple and the yellow here. So it's kind of created its own little bloom down here. And then I'm gonna use, where to go? I think our tulip should kiss. Oh gosh, the reason that I chose this quote is because it's just corny. Super, super corny, like almost cringe corny. And then I'll place this one here with the yellow. I'm gonna put that back on a different, actually, let's leave that here. And then I might actually just leave it like that. And then right in the to-do, and use a pink up there. No, I'm gonna use a green. There's no green on this page. There we go. So now I'm gonna go back to this day and add these and that yellow tulip. So I try to be conservative on like the earlier days just to see if I have enough stickers. And then when I do have more left, that's when I will go back to other pages and add it in. And then I will add this yellow tulip to the purple one. There we go. Ah, perfect. So that took me 9 minutes, 45 seconds. And I've used all of these sticker sheets and I have all of these left. So just a quick flip through. There's a Monday, Tuesday. Then there's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, I love that. And then Sunday. All right, so that is it for just the daily decorating. I will see you guys tomorrow for journaling. I'm taking a self-care day, wellness day today. I have a huge to-do list of things, but I'm also a little stressed out with a few things that I've got to get done this week, and my mental health wasn't the best that it could be. So I decided to have a wellness day or a sick day or just a day off today. And I'm starting it with writing the huge to-do list that I have. My to-do list, I don't organize it by home or work. I organize it in the order that I need to get things done. And then the pen that I'm actually using today is my TWSBI Diamond 580, and it currently has Ferris Wheel Press Dusk in Bloom. This one's been a bit of an iffy ink for me, but just filling in my to-do list for the day and then starting writing in my journal. And then I'm going to go into my A6 5-year journal, write in today's weather, and just start writing in what has been happening for the day so far. It's still pretty early in the day. It's about 11:15, so I'll probably end up finishing the rest of this entry later on today. Lucy! Lucy! Who's a good girl? Bit of a big to-do list today, but it always is like this right before new releases. I always leave things to the last minute. But once I get the to-do list in, then I'll start writing a little bit about my day. And this is actually earlier than what I normally would do. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm actually getting to start writing in my journal, which I really, really like. And then once I'm done just even starting my journal for the day, then I will go into my A6 5-year journal, write in today's weather. And it's actually really cool to compare it to what the weather was like this time last year. And then the pen that I'm using actually in my A6 5-year journal right now is my Esterbrook Esty in Nouveau Blue. And this may be my current favorite pen. It just fits perfectly in my hand, it writes so smoothly. I absolutely love it. Why do I use 2 different pens in my journals? Well, because 1, I want the ink to match, but 2, it gives me the opportunity to ink up more pens and just to have more writing experiences. Morning, Lucy. I'm filling out my journal a little late today. It is already 7:21 in the evening and I'm just getting to writing my to-do list. But saying that, I actually wrote my to-do list out on my weekly spread so I could remember what my to-do list is. So then I'm gonna go ahead and write my to-do list again and then start journaling for the day. And the pen that I am using is my Benu Talisman in Venus Hair, and it's inked up with Pilot Iroshizuku Inaho, and it's just such a pretty pen, and the ink is just perfect with it. I love being able to use fountain pens in my Hobonichi because it just makes the writing experience so much more than just writing with a regular pen. I think it makes me want to write more. That's what it is with fountain pens. They make me want to write more. And then I'm going to go ahead into my A6 5-year journal and write down today's weather, what I'm grateful for. But what I love about writing with my A6 in my A6 5-year journal is this Esterbrook Esty. I love this pen so much. So much. It is now 8:30 in the evening and I am just getting to my journal. No footage of Lucy today because on our walk she decided to rub herself on goose poop. Yeah, goose poop. So we'll see. All right, so here I am in my A6 5-year journal. We'll start off with this today because I just love this pen. Love this pen. And the fact that I chose this pen for my A6 5-year journal, I wanted to have the opportunity to write with it every single day, which is what I'm doing in my A6 5-year journal. So this is where I write in the weather. It's 5 degrees Celsius is the high today, which is down from yesterday. -2 Celsius, and then it was cloudy. And then one thing I am grateful for, gosh, it feels like my Friday, but no, it's only Thursday. It's because I don't work tomorrow. And then start journaling about my day. And now getting to my journal, which I'll admit, I'm still needing to even write today's to-do list, but there isn't a lot that I have to write in here today. My new releases came out today, but the sale is actually tomorrow on Friday. So all I had to do today was prep the freebies that were going to go with the orders tomorrow. And then, to be honest, the rest of the day has actually gone quite well. Sometimes when I have these, well, I say sometimes, but every time I have a release, I'm so nervous and I always have such a big to-do list and I have such anxiety. But today I don't have as much anxiety about the things I have to do. I'm always nervous about my release as to whether or not people are gonna like it. But this one, I think I'm really proud of it and I'm really happy with it. So I feel like I'm talking more about what I'm feeling and what I'm writing rather than the act of journaling, but it's all therapeutic for me. See you guys tomorrow. Lucy, leave the geese alone. Puppy. You want that geese? No. Morning, Lutz. No, it's not morning anymore. It's afternoon. You're in my chair. So it's Sunday. I'm gonna do some catching up on my journaling. I've got Friday, Saturday, and today to catch up on. But she is in my chair. I also need some coffee. This weekend was just incredibly busy for me with filling out orders and trying to get a whole bunch of things done. And I don't always reserve the time to be able to journal at the beginning or at the end of the day, but I'm really glad that on Sunday night I took the time to stop doing my work and actually sit down and journal, because if I let myself get behind by more than 3 days, then it becomes harder and harder for me to actually get back into journaling. So for me, it's really important to take stock, or stop what I'm doing and take stock of the last few days, because it's those times when I'm really busy that I really do need to slow down and journal about what's happening, or else it just becomes this one big crazy thing that ends up being super stressful. And that's the last thing I want journaling to be for me. I want it to be something that I go to for self-care. I want it to be a way to reflect and kind of unload everything that's going on in my head. So even if it does take me a little bit more time to go back and write, it is really, it's a big relief, and there's a big payoff by doing this. And I also get to use my pen. So that's a win-win situation. So I'm really glad that I do take the time to do this at the end of a very busy weekend. And I highly recommend stopping your day and just taking even a few minutes, 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes to just write something about your day and get into the habit, because it does really help. So I have to admit, it is actually Monday night that I'm starting to fill out my journal for Saturday and for Sunday. It's been a very busy weekend, so my to-do list is kind of being backfilled, but I actually need to take the time to sit down and fill out my journal. I've had a very busy few days with new releases coming out and just a lot going on. So to actually take stock and stop myself and slow down and actually do my journaling is what I need after a long day. And I look forward to this. I really, really do. But I do have to make sure that I give myself the time to catch up. Otherwise, I just fall behind by days, by weeks. And if I let myself do that, it's going to be harder for me to get back into it. So I really do make the time every day, as much as I can do, to journal. And if I fall behind, I try not to let myself get behind by more than 2 or 3 days max. So here is a quick flip through of last week in my planner. So that is what last week looks like. The rest of the week turned out really busy and I didn't fill it in. And that happens sometimes with planners, and that's okay. And then if we go to this week, which is here, these 2 days I used the TWSBI Diamond 580 with the Ferris Wheel Press Dusk and Bloom, and I really like the way that the blue ink just matches with those stickers. And then for these 2 days I used the what pen is that? The Banu Talisman with the Pilot Iroshizuku Inaho, and then added a couple of pictures from my Canon selfie. So these were taken on my phone, and then there is an app that I use to put it into a collage so that these can print off smaller and actually fit into my Hobonichi cousin. And then Friday, I used my Laban 325 with Sailor Shikiori Harahara. And then there's a picture of us from seeing Mario. And then I actually added in here the wax seal that came with the new fountain pen, which will be up on my channel on Saturday. And then lastly, the Sunday. So that is it for me with my daily journal. I hope this helps you, or at least you find it interesting. I find the whole process actually very, very helpful for me to go back and journal, but also be able to use this as a memory keeper with pictures and things like that. All right, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and have yourselves a great day.